is the snowball effect. You have Razor DK. There's just this power spike from 8 minute to 15 minute, in which if they take tier 1 mid and tier 1 top, they can just snowball the map and close it out for Jug to find anything.
All right, well, set your watches for that 8 minute to 15 minute mark. We'll see if Team Nigma is going to be able to get the power spike. Either way, Team Nigma versus Vici. The two squads that made it out of the wild card, trying to figure who the top dog in the groups truly is going to be.
Prepare for battle.
458 có đài bắt ở đây, khổ 458 đài bắt rồi. 458 có đài bắt ở đây, khổ 458 đài bắt rồi.
Yeah, Rich picking up some of the lingo there. Your favorite word, power spike Lacoste. I mean, Nigma, yeah, looking for that kind of 10-minute period, the catapult waves in particular, whereas the team fight from Vici Gaming, the execution around soulbinds, the double dooms and things like that looks really scary.
Yeah, their team fight looks really good. It's a bit cooldown dependent, but at least you have a mid laner who can pretty much keep fighting all the time. This is their bread and butter, position 4 and 5. Inkswell plus, you know, Nyx Assassin.
That reflection.
Whoa, a reflection level 1 is such a strong spell.
They get first blood on PYW. As Vici Gaming coming here to try and get the sneaky first blood kill, but they're likely going to lose 2 heroes. Kuroki gets in front of DY, slips ahead of the Grimstroke, and a second kill coming. Ooh, the body block stop at the right place. Finish him off.
Classic GX right there.
Secure.
Maybe the hero's not the strongest in terms of laning, but hero is one of the best to kill steal with.
Absolutely is. And look at his build there. Circlet with branches. Going for a lot of stats, absolutely, in that early laning stage. As we'll see, Mind Control getting away from old 11. Kuroki and Ori getting a rune apiece, so we should get the 2 for 2 there as PYW takes the last one. And of course, Griff, our observer for today, doing a spectacular job.
As always, Fog, you know, I know he doesn't like that Rubik pick at all. I've seen so many games with Rubik that he just, like, Hero just loses. Right now he's 2 wins out of 5 games, so it's not as bad as I thought during the season 2. His win percentage in China and Southeast Asia was around 20%, which was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's been pretty rough. I mean, especially when you compare him to the Lion, the Shadow Shaman, these are other instant disables. And Telekinesis does offer you that against the Nyx Assassin without damaging through Carapace. But we do rely on these big steals from GH, the Steal of the Doom, the Spin. Any of Nyx's spells are pretty good as well. See what he gets up to in the latter stages of the game. Of course, as you were mentioning the potential for tri-laning here from Nigma, we're actually seeing it from Vici Gaming. And it does leave Doom alone top though. Old 11 closed in on by GA.
A good body block.
Again, just getting in front of that target, giving in the punches. Mind Control
Stun available.
In with a stun and the kill. They get the Doom.
And bottom lane is, you know, not going too well. Terrorblade sitting at the 1 CS, the potential tri-lane. They didn't block the big camp. This is very surprising. So Kuroki gets the best creep you can get at level 1. Center with the extra regeneration and with the shockwave.
And still with that level 1 reflection against the tri-lane, right? Getting tons of value out of it. Chipping away at Poyoyo. PYW and DY were kind of wondering what they're meant to do, where their home is. Should we go hunt the Enchantress? No, she's hiding in the trees. And that top lane getting pushed incredibly hard already. It's not even 2 minutes in yet, and they've done damage to the tier 1 safe lane.
A bit of a chip damage, mid lane. No points in Dissimulate.
Interesting. Usually we see that to try and get away from the link.
From the link, yeah, exactly.
Spin bottom. iLTW this time taking the brunt of the aggression. Vici get their spells towards the TB. And that's the strength of the tri-lane finally coming to fruition.
I wouldn't mind if I see Rubik rotating to the bottom in the next like 30 seconds up to a minute. Maybe they try to go for 1 more kill on 11. Love the build on Mind Control. That stun, it got bugged. Before that was 50 damage, or was it? No, I believe it was 25. It was 25 damage level 1, and then you have reduction, so it deals 20 damage. Literally out regioning it.
Yeah. Pretty pathetic amount of damage. Now it's a bit more. Dragon Blood. Going to give him that sustain as well in the lane. Down bottom, Wave pushes in towards the dire side. No way here for Kuro to really go back and pull, trying to keep the aggression onto them.
Kuro even gets a Setter Banisher, so they will have another way of dispelling the Inkswell. He might even get a kill. Like if he gets close, the cast range on the Purge is a bit like you need to stand close, and yep, that's gonna be a kill. Fairy Fire available.
Ring around the rosy. Where are you? DY cuts down all the trees, and that impetus shot will land. Almost denied himself to the ancient camp, of course. Does leave iLTW in a tough spot though. Still 1v2 down bottom lane, and CS-wise, you know, 8-1, having a few struggles, but they're picking up a lot more in these other lanes. 17-7, 18-8, the denies are stacking up for Nigma against the other two lanes here against Vici Gaming.
I actually like what they're doing. They are giving a free lane to Mind Control. Mind Control lately has been really popping off, and when he gets a good timing on a Blink Dagger, there's the stun.
Again onto Old 11, yeah.
Lift available, but Fate Bolt still not there. So yeah, allowing Mind Control to pop off this game and allowing Miracle to have a good game just with the lane setup. DB, he can recover, you know, two deaths doesn't matter too much. All he needs is levels, then he can go to the jungle and get some farm.
It's the same concept we were talking about earlier on today, right? The fact that you put emphasis on your early laning stage for the heroes that will give you a good mid-game. You know, the Terrorblade, Nagasar, and Spectre, whoever these hard carries are, they'll go back to jungle if they're Old 11. He's about to die, cuts through the trees of the Scorched Earth, running back, but GH finding yet another kill for Nigma in that top lane.
Old 11, the way he started, it might be 0-11. TB just jungling right now. TB is like, screw that bottom lane, I'm not coming back until I have a Sunder or unless I have two supports with me.
Yeah, not even a single point in Metamorphosis either. 1-2-0 build at level 3. They are putting a lot, like you say, a lot of thought into how these lanes go. Give Miracle and Mind Control that mid-game tempo that they need, and then rely on iLTW later on in the game, as I'll give him the triangle in the jungle to play around with. Carapace and stun there onto Miracle's Razor. POW trying to move. Unable to successfully get a kill, but it does alleviate a bit of pressure onto the Void Spirit now and let him catch up a little bit with the CS, while Kuro down at bottom. Spun upon as a speedy little Bambi, snipes a courier before dying. Get something out of it. Windlace and Sentry Ward down the drain.
Someone needs to be bottom. Someone needs to collect the XP, so if they get a kill, it's okay. If lane is gonna push, you still don't have that best hero that can collect the XP as a position 5. It's not Vibrant, it's not Treant, but at least he has Boots of Speed, so could be potentially outrunning things. Well, maybe not. Poyoyo has Phase Boost, so it's gonna be pretty hard, as also Inkswell on top of this, as the panel discussed, he uses a spin. Can't dispel it anymore with the Enchantress, so you need to be very careful about that one as well.
DY hunting the TV illusions. Finds iLTW. Doesn't get any kind of kill there. There was Miracle into the Remnant, but looks like the rune has spawned top. An Arcane with a catapult wave pushing in, meaning Ori and PYW unable to get towards the rune spot. And Miracle's diving here. Carapace, the stun, the damage back. PYW still fine. Ori getting turned on. He's got Resonant Pulse, damage block going, and a good catch onto the Razor, but he's still tanking.
Big charges.
They've got so many heroes here as Kuro's made a rotation to mid. The stop after the spin. Poyo caught out and killed. Kuro with a double, and Miracle with that third one.
This is gonna be a free tower, and meanwhile on the top lane, Dragonite will get a level 6. Unfortunately, Catapult died, so he can't put that much pressure. 11 still level 5, which means that they can't make a rotation on the Dragonite. He's too tanky. The Dragon Blood, and then going into Blink Dagger, which we assume he's gonna go for, that instant initiation, and they're putting off a lot of pressure from their Terrorblade right now. Yeah. Still in the jungle, as where he should be.
That's where he belongs right now, but yeah, it's like Lizard was saying, right? I think he said 8 to 15 minutes. Nigma, you know, cranking that up, and it's basically 6 minutes onwards. They're pushing these towers, looking for that aggression.
This is how Nigma has been playing. Break numbers to the mid lane. PYW can't really run away from this one. Razor will outrun him. Full damage static link.
And a killing spree for Razorball top lane. It doesn't stop. Old 11 found out by Mind Control here with a Breathe Fire and another tier 1 as Nigma collapse onto these objectives.
Vici Gaming, they need to play the bottom part of the map, go with that catapult, kill the tier 1 tower, get something out of the map. Both supports are... Oh man, PYW only level 3. I thought that he's also level 4.
No. It's been a real sad time for these supports on Vici Gaming side. The bottom lane glyphed up there. They've got a catapult wave that DY will try and keep alive. So Poyo can come back in, and a bit of a response from Vici to get themselves an objective.
Stacks are being made in the jungle, so iLTW can recover. Some double bounty rune picked up by GH.
Very nice. Stacks also on the dire side though, of course. Large Cap and Ancient. As Old 11 still looking for that hand of Midas. But what kind of timing do we usually see on the Midas from Doom? Like phase boots into Midas?
Yeah, that's usually the build, because you can easily clear the stacks with the Scorched Earth. Right now, they seem to be having the problems. Who wants to get the last hit? Both of the heroes want to recover.
Everybody wants to recover, yeah. I mean,
I think in this situation, you ask the original guy who stacked, like, who did you make it for?
give the decision to them. Well, the level 4 Nyx Assassin hides away in the trees. The fake out TP there for them. The Grimstroke does force them back. But look at this smoke. Miracle and GH very swiftly moving into that bottom lane. I spot Poyo, but he's already spun TP'd. Steal on the spin, and speaking of item timings, you know, the Doom is definitely behind, whereas Mind Control's DK has a Blink Dagger already. You got Tread's Blink at 9 minutes.
What seems very popular in China.
It's got Blink, right?
Yeah, that's a Blink Dagger on top of the Power Treads and the Casual Bracer.
Ah, some bonkers timings. 10-3, 4K lead at 9 minutes.
So yeah, something that I've seen in Southeast Asia and China, the Tricore that really scales, and they become like super tanky. They cannot be killed. Like this Razor, if you go for the items that makes you more tanky, like you get Power Charge. Look at him, Infused Raindrops, Magic Wand for like 1 Raid Band, and now going into SNY and BKB. The damage output from Vici Gaming is not gonna be enough. Both supports under level. You need level 6 on both of these to be able to take a fight.
Good attempt, but Ori too quick. Gets away with a Dissimulate as they do launch the Doom onto Mind Control. Spin from GH though, turns it back with a stomp out. Old 11 dropping low. Mind Control dead first. Impetus shot lands in from Kuro. The trade out as PYW is nearly found. They want Ori instead. Miracle hunting for the Void Spirit, but he's salved up as GH stunned in the back. Kuro Impetus hit up to high ground. Not quite enough to finish them, but a double for Miracle nonetheless as he finds DY.
Nigma so aggressive, going in, getting multiple kills one more time, while Terrorblade is back into the jungle, continues to farm up.
Wait, is that still a win, gold device? Yeah. Still get a lot of money for killing off that DK.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, he's super farmed and also level 8.5, 10 minutes in, so no surprise there. 5k gold for Nigma already. Oh no, Poyo, he's going for Battle Fury.
Not a fan?
Not a fan. That's definitely not the item that no one was buying after the nerfs. Like, you want to come online a bit earlier. Maybe the reasoning here is if we can somehow drag the game, I will have a farming tool and I will be able to catch up, especially against the TB, against the illusions. It will give me cleave.
And with a Doom on your team as well. I guess you're looking for that later timing anyway, with a Devour Midas.
I've seen Dooms carrying the games even when their team is 10k gold behind. One good execution with Grimstroke can make a big turnaround play. Their catch potential is great, which also something that you need to have when you have Doom in the team. Void Spirit jumping in, closing the gap. Nyx Assassin with a stun, the leash mechanic on top of it. Right now, PYW as Nyx. 2-1-2 build. I would prefer if he puts more points in the Spike Carapace now.
Yeah. Max that out. Go back into Mana Burn. Good jump onto DY. All out in the open. Oh! The Troll wanted it. The neutral creep takes out the Grimstroke and a good TP home from the rest of Vici Gaming.
Dire's bottom
Still, it's pressure from Nigma onto these towers. Claim up that easy gold on the map. Well, Vici Gaming are the ones that are, of course, like you say, trying to catch up in the meanwhile.
iLTW, after dying twice, did not pretty much show on the map. He showed on the mid lane and now understands his map reading is really good. He understands something's cooking at the top part of the map, instantly goes back. They have a ward on the high ground as well.
Still on to Dissimulate there. Nice green circles from GH.
Thank you for having Arcana so that it shows its green. It makes our job easier.
I appreciate it for sure. It seems Mind Control has a pretty good idea of where the Grimstroke is. They've also got eyes on this Nyx Assassin. Gets off the Carapace. MC has Blink Stun. They don't really have the rest of the team close enough by. Still looking for that jump though.
This is the build that I've seen from Mind Control when he played Dragonite. Instead of going for multiple points in Breathe Fire, decided to max out Dragon Tail. It's damage, like it got buffed, and the stun duration is 325.
That's pretty good. When you get the catch onto someone, I mean, the Soulbind and
Double
turnaround.
Doom.
PYW, the double doom, is it coming? They've got the lift up, drag back. Gold 11 can't get the spell
Not a
off.
single Doom.
Doesn't get his doom out there, and now PYW stuck in the trees, giving yet another kill.
That was
Over
a
to Miracle.
nice play from GH. Instant lift. He sees Doom
Radiant's top
TPing
tower
to
is
break the
under
combo.
attack.
Even if he gets it off, I still don't think they would be able to win a fight. Right now, the 3 cores, extremely tanky. Mind Control.
GH, you're a cheeky little devil, aren't you? He's there toying with them, spin on spin, pirouetting around. He's a ballerina.
Even with having the Tinker Ward, VG Gaming still cannot take this fight. They have a better vision, but Nigma
This is
also
a
has vision.
14-minute high ground.
They're actually doing it, Gary.
Team Nigma. Lizard called it pretty much perfectly. The tempo, the snowball they've built up from 6 minutes until now 14. They're on high ground, breaking tier 3s against VG Gaming. Are they going to finish this off? There's no glyph. There's nothing to stop them.
Creep wave approaching. So
They've
yeah,
killed
they're
off the
gonna
towers.
stay.
Tower down. Right, Nigma. Now thinking about their options. Blink in, stun catch. They get the jump immediately. Blowing through Poyo.
Oh, this is just
You
a
can't buy
disaster.
back. You can't buy back 14 minutes in as a Juggernaut.
No, no way. Yeah, you might actually have to tank it. Right now, the Dragonite hitting both barracks, the efficiency, left and right.
That's like
The
where-
overtime damage.
Where's RTW? Oh, look. Oh, yeah, you push barracks. Good job, team. I'm here to clean up.
This might be the fastest barracks of the tournament.
Of the
14
DPC.
minutes in.
15-minute raxing by Nigma. I mean, that's a real strong signal of intent from them this game. Top of the net worth, that Razor, 9,500. And they've drawn a big circle around that top portion of the map. Take the dire jungle, control Roshan. Bottom lane now is just pushing in constantly. They've got a Blink Stun Cap. They've found Ori's Void Spirit, the lift up, and the damage not quite enough to blow him up, but they've still got these Astral Steps to disengage.
They see all these greedy items, Hand of Midas, Battle Fury, Jug. So they know that there's no damage coming out. So far, we have not seen the combo being executed by VG Gaming. No Doom at all being used. They have a catapult on the mid. That's an easy tier 2 tower. Kuroki also trying to find some creep, maybe an Alpha Wolf to increase the damage. Now there we go. He found. I just have to call it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He finds what he needs. Yeah, that Holy Locket as well. Plenty of charges on it. So if they do get caught out with a Soulbind Doom, they've got a nice jump there with a double Doom onto DK and the Razor. Nigma caught a little off guard there, but they've got the heal of the Holy Locket. Buys time for Mind Control to back up to the high ground.
Dragonite out-regioning it.
Still there on the Razor, and the streak is gone. RTW with the Metamorphosis, and he's stunned up. They've stunned him up. He's got a turnaround play though, and RTW batters into Poyo. PYW now being right-clicked down the rain of hellfire from that Terrorblade as they only lose Razor.
GG.
GG's call.
16 minutes in.
16-25. Oh, the writing's on the wall there in VG Gaming.
Wow, what a performance by
Stomped into the
Nigma.
ground.